Fry our pinwheel potatoes. All right, now that we have the potatoes nicely crisp and golden, we're gonna let them rest for just a moment over here on this side. Lay those out a little better. And then let's get started on our buns. Milk that we're just gonna drape over the top of our bun like so. And then I have white and black sesame seeds, and we're going to form 2 squares up here, make a switch, and then do the same right here on the bottom, the checkered pattern. Now we're gonna make a spiral like so. Carefully lift our bun and just give it a roll over the seeds. All right, now that we have a nice spiral shape on all of our buns, and then our oven is ready, we'll bake these for about 15 to 18 minutes at 375. And in the meantime, we'll move on to our ribs. So we've pulled the meat a bit away from the bone, and we're going to just dredge this through our chimichurri sauce, get it nicely coated. Then we'll transfer this to our cutting board, and we're gonna roll the meat up into a tight spiral. All right, now that we have that rolled up onto the bone, we're gonna take our kitchen twine and secure it. All right, now that we have this nicely tied up, we're gonna place this on our hot plancha, using the bone to keep it on its side. We've got 2 others prepared. Gonna add just a little bit more chimichurri to the tops of each. So we've cooked our ribs to taste, and we're gonna let them rest right in here. Set these aside, and we'll work. So we're ready to plate our pinwheel steaks. I'm gonna cut this away from the bone, and then we're gonna place this right here on top of our tomato.
This is gonna help spread it out. Oh man, it looks absolutely amazing. I guarantee you guys we have one heck of a smash burger, so I'm gonna go up under. All right, as they say, 1, 2, 3. All right, gonna line these back up. Awesome. All right, so we're not done though. Cheese time. Every smash burger needs a little bit of cheese. Placing the last piece of cheese on while that's cooking, baguette. All right, let's talk about baguette. So I'm gonna take my first half, I'm gonna go straight into an open fire. And all I'm doing is grilling it. So I'm gonna go front side, back side. All right guys, so let's see what we got. Woo, beautiful. I'm gonna do the same thing for my bottom half, again. All right, woo. Don't get your flames. No, okay, yeah, it's pretty hot. All right, looks great. Here is the cool thing. Take some cheddar. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start overlaying them. Just like this. Very simple thing you can do to have some really cool effects here at the end. Our cheese is looking great. It's caramelized on the outside, as you're seeing here. Looks like we can move it. It is on to our shaping round. Going under with 2 spatulas. Gonna go right on top of 4 coffee cups. So you're gonna form this around the coffee cups. All right, pushing the last little bit to form it. Gonna take our twine, taking some baker's twine. And you see this simple thing that you can do at home. Gonna pull this over. Gonna do a little hog tie in. Bet you never heard that word before. All right. Mashed potatoes. So what I'm going to do, go into hot oil, use this to cut them off, and we're making French fries. You can use leftover mashed potatoes to make French fries. That's pretty much it. Simple recipe to do it with. So I get a lot of them in here, just like that. Wow, color looks beautiful. Now take this off. Look at them. We're going to be cooking them till a golden brown, so you're looking for about 2 minutes with this. All right, with the French fries, golden brown, we're gonna take those out, place into a bowl to drain. Of course, you gotta add a little bit of salt, flavoring wise, chef's touch. Give a little bit of a toss. Oh, looks great. Time to take this big bad boy. We're gonna place it on our baguette. Gonna take this off. Beautiful tomatoes. A little bit of salt and pepper already added. All right, fresh lettuce. Gonna go right on top. Man, look at that. All right, gonna press this down. French fries.
And seasoned. We're gonna flatten them nicely. Grab yourself a little spatula or a knife, whatever you got in hand. Same thing here. Flatten. Turn, twist them just a little bit. Get your spatula and unstick that. Now, what we're gonna do right after this is grab a little onion ring. Maple syrup, of course. Perfect. Next one. We don't need a lot, we just need the flavor. Close them up beautifully. There we go. This is gonna flavor our meat as it cooks in the oven. The next one, cover it. Close this up. We're gonna close these up nice and tight, and we're gonna send them to bake in the oven. Let's get our others. Guys, we're placing these in here for about 15 to 20 minutes at 350. Get this, and we'll be right back. Simple, easy, inexpensive, family or friends. So what we're gonna do real quick is grab some eggs, and we're gonna drop one yolk in each of these. One more. Alright guys, there we are. Now, easily, simple and fast, quickly, salt and pepper, little jalapenos for those of you that like this spice in your life, some bacon, nice and crispy. Now, come back, get some cheese, cheddar, slices, cover this baby up. Don't worry about the egg that's coming out of the onions because we're going to use it all up. Nothing is going to waste. Now, we grab a little cover. Use whatever cover you have at home. You can do what you can. Get some water. This is just gonna help us melt our cheese. All right guys, now that we are nice and ready for these, we know that they are cooked. We're gonna carefully remove this. Just put it to the side. Come back with this. Beautiful, we got a little bit of crisp. Eggs are not too cooked. Perfect. Let's try and grab these babies up. And right after this, guys, we're going to keep on moving on. Place these here real quick, and we move on to the next step. Now that our hash browns are nice and perfect, we go ahead and grab them carefully. Place this one on top. Slide this over here. Right onto our muffins that have been buttered and perfectly toasted. Bacon, sausage, and maple syrup, little parsley, and a nice little slice of cherry tomato. Boom. Grab this. All right, and we are looking at breakfast perfection. Let's take a little bite. Gotta be hungry, guys.
Some nice color. Now, everybody loves some cinnamon sugar, so we're going to give a nice generous amount. And we're on to our next step. I'm going to let this bake, and we are on to our next step. I've got my sausages here. I'm going to take out the meat from the casing. One side, second side down. Gonna take out our last bit. Now, just gonna mix this. Take a small chunk out. Roll it into a ball. And we're gonna start rolling. I've got my sausage. I'm gonna place it into my center. I've got my spoon of bacon, which I'm gonna roll off. Now, tightly tuck over. We're gonna roll, roll, roll. Give it a nice firm. And now I'm gonna close my donut. I'm done framing my donut. Now, I'm gonna take this onto my grill. And let that cook on each side for 5 to 10 minutes. Now that these have our beautiful golden color, we're gonna put them onto our platter. And we are ready for our next step. We've got our bacon donuts over here. We've got our cinnamon roll bun. Stay tuned. I've got some cheese as my first layer. My donut, my sandwich. We've got some potato hash, which I'm gonna put in the middle. Get all those beautiful colors and flavors going. Now, I've made some spicy peanut sauce, which you can find a recipe online. I've got some crushed peanuts. Now, for the top of our breakfast sandwich, I'm gonna put that on there, and we're done.